Hi, I'm Ben.
And I'm Isaac. But you can call me the LegoStud.
And today we're going to do something a little new. We're going to do a vlog. We're going to do a vlog that talks about our Lego journey and how we started this channel. But first, I'm going to go get myself some tea. Today, I'm going to be talking all about our Lego journey thus far. And I'm going to give you a hint. It spans 3 different countries. So today I'm drinking Yin, and I'm using my Guangxi China cup to drink my tea. So grab your favorite cup of tea, cup of coffee, and come on our journey with us. That's better. Some tea. So this is going to be part 1 of our Lego journey vlog, and part 1 is going to be mostly about me and my Lego journey. We're going to do a part 2, and that's going to be mostly about the LegoStud, or Isaac's Lego journey thus far. And we're also going to talk about how we started this channel and why we started this channel. But today I also want to talk to you about the largest Legoland yet under development. And I'm going to give you a hint. It's not in New York.
Please like and subscribe and ring the bell.
Yeah. It really helps out the channel a lot. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, just hit the button right there. So like most kids, my Lego journey started one Christmas morning. I looked under the tree, and what did I see but this huge present? Well, I began ripping it open and unwrapping it, and guess what I saw? A huge bin of 1,200 pieces of Mega Bloks. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding with my Lego snobbery. When you're a kid, you don't care if it's Lego brand or Mega Bloks brand.
What did I get?
But that was my introduction to Lego. Now, I don't remember. I might have had 1 or 2 more sets over the years. Maybe my parents remember. I'm not sure. But those 1,200 pieces, that was my collection as a kid for the longest time. Now, of course, back then, Lego hadn't licensed yet, so we didn't have Lego Star Wars or Lego Minecraft or Lego Harry Potter. All we had was basic bricks for the most part. But those were my bricks, my 1,200 pieces. And I used them to make all sorts of things. Well, fast forward to high school, and I hadn't played with Lego for quite a long time. But in my last year of high school, I found the coolest job ever, hands down. Do you know what my job was? Yeah, kind of. I worked for a place called Children's Technology Workshop. And they had different streams that the kids could get involved in. They had a video game making stream. They had an architecture stream. And then they had a Lego Mindstorms stream. And that was Lego Mindstorms 1.0. That was new to us. It was really cool. We had the Mission to Mars rover stream that the children could pick. And what they had to do was take the Lego Technic pieces and the Lego Mindstorm brick. It was like a big brick like that. And they had to program it, and they had to design it for specific missions that we gave them. And it was really fun because we had built this huge paper mache Mars landscape with dips and valleys and mountains that they had to navigate around. And they put this, what's it called? What is it called? They put a thingy? Yeah, it was a thingy. They put a video cam on top of the Mars Land Rover, and in the other room, you had to use the computer and a remote control that you had programmed to navigate your rover through the Mars landscape and complete your mission. Missions were simple. Things like they had to build a claw and retrieve samples, or they had to rescue the astronaut in distress. But it was really fun. I mean, can you imagine as a high schooler that was your job? teaching smaller kids how to build these things. Yeah, I was teaching smaller kids how to build these things. What do you think of that? What do you think about a job where you got to play with Lego? I mean, teach kids how to play with Lego.
That's boring.
That's a boring job? What do you think is an exciting job?
To play with Lego and go to a whole Lego store and you could just play with you could just get any Lego set you want.
That would be a fun job. Maybe when you're older you could be a master builder.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, huh?
Yep.
Anyways, that was my high school experience. And after that, I didn't touch Lego for about a decade. So most of my early exposure was growing up in Toronto, Canada. That's where I grew up. But you see, later in life, I had an opportunity to go work in China. And that's where my Lego journey continued. Well, in China, that's where I met my wife, we got married, and then we had this guy.
9, 5, then I'm gonna turn 6 and this coffee pot!
Oh yeah, here, I should have some.
That's crazy.
So, when this guy was just a little bitty baby, I already started to imagine the day when he would be old enough that I could buy him Lego sets. You see, at that time, I didn't know anything about the A-full community. In my mind, Lego was still a thing for kids. And even though I really, really wanted to buy some Lego, every time we'd walk through a mall, we'd walk through Toys R Us, and I'd just look at all of these Lego sets. And now, they had Lego Star Wars. That was something they didn't have when I was a kid. They had all these cool Lego sets that I'd never had before, and I'd just look at them, and I'd look at the price and see, oh my goodness, we were in China, so like 3,000 yuan for one Lego set. And I was thinking, man, I would love to have that, but I can't justify buying it because, you know, Lego's for kids, and I'm an adult, and I can't play with Lego. And so I kept dreaming and dreaming of the day when Isaac would be old enough that I could justify buying Lego again and playing with Lego again and building with Lego again. And then Isaac turns 3. We were still living in China, but I thought, you know what? Isaac is old enough, we can start with Duplo. Duplo is great for kids of young ages to start getting them ready, teaching them how to build with real Lego blocks. Well, he got some Duplo, but when we were living in China, Lego was even more expensive. In China, they don't have VIP points. In China, the only place that sells them are the official Lego store. But in China, there are also a lot of knockoff Lego brands. You guys have probably heard of some of them, like Lepin or Lepin. These fake Lego minifigures, you can buy them on the Chinese version of Amazon called Taobao. And they're about 50 cents a piece. You can buy any Lego minifigure you want. You can select whatever one you want. You don't have to do any of this blind bag feeling around for about 50 cents. That's delivery and everything included. So even though they're fake, that's really tempting. So we bought some for you. Do you remember that in China?
Yeah.
Anyway, the city that we lived in, I lived there for 9 years. My wife and I, we lived there for 9 years. Isaac, you lived there for the first 3.5 years of your life.
Yeah.
And part 2, we'll get to that, about your journey with Lego. So the city that we lived in China is called Shenzhen. Speaking of Shenzhen, I just read something this week that says they are going to be opening the biggest Legoland yet in the city of Shenzhen. I mean, talk about a bad time to move. Why couldn't you guys have built that when I lived there? But it is under development right now. It's going to be bigger than the one in New York, and it's probably going to be completed by 2024. And it's going to be huge in Shenzhen, China, the biggest Legoland yet. Let's see, how old will you be then? You'll be 8 in 2024.
Yeah.
Can you wait till then?
Okay.
Okay, we'll wait till then. In case you guys have forgotten, during this month of September, in every video, you can answer a question and have an entry into our September giveaway. Should we remind them of what our prizes are?
Yeah.
Check out these prizes. So what should our question for today be? Well, we have lived in 3 different countries, in Canada, in China, and America. And we want to know, if you got to live in another country besides the one that you're currently living in, where would you want to live one day? Let us know in the comments below. So that's 2 countries, Canada and China. Well, fast forward right now, we live in America. But I'm going to tell you about that next time in part 2, when Isaac tells you about his introduction to Lego. We'll talk about that one in the next video in part 2. So for now, we should say 再见.
再见. 再见.
再见.
See you guys next time.
See you guys next time. Bye.
M A